I'm Jonas Urba. I'm a New York employment lawyer here with Employment Law Reality Check, talking about employment agreements and non-compete provisions. Those are coming up all the time. With work from home and COVID, more employees are working all over the place, and you need to have a good employment agreement. Three of the things that I look for are, how are you going to enforce the agreement if something goes wrong? A lot of agreements today have arbitration provisions, so we look at those. Another thing is, who's going to pay for the litigation or the arbitration or mediation, whatever it is that you're going to need to actually resolve a dispute. And thirdly, is your employment agreement truly a contract? It might look like an agreement, it might look like an enforceable contract, but it's not. Next, we move on to restrictive covenants. Restrictive covenants are usually parts of employment agreements, or they're parts of separate provisions of employee handbooks. A restrictive covenant, or something like a non-compete or a non-solicitation agreement, those documents prevent employees from going to work elsewhere or prevent them from engaging in a certain activity from a prior employer. I'm getting quite a number of employees that are calling about, can they break or will they be held responsible for a non-compete or a non-solicitation provision if they move, if they go to another state, if they go to another employer. And so we review those on a regular basis. And the nice thing about employment agreements and restrictive covenant reviews is that you can do it from anywhere. I've been doing it for years all around New York State. Sometimes people call me from other states around the United States. If they've worked in New York or the law that governs their contract or agreement is New York, we can do that from anywhere. So call some employment lawyers. Call me. I'm Jonas Urba. I serve the entire state of New York, and I can be reached at 9